Hello everybody, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. So glad you guys could make it. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to transform this really innocent looking girl to this very sexy, sultry woman whose looks can kill. So to get started, I'm priming my eyelid with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Y'all know, ain't nothing new here. And then I'm just showing you guys the colors that I'm going to be using out of this palette. This is a Soft Glam palette, by the way. And it's just those two colors right there. And that one right there, too. Forgot about that. And so, to start off, I'm beginning to pack the shadow on in the shape of the wing that I want to form, because this will be a winged out cut crease. And I find that whenever I do this way, it's much easier to cut the crease because it's like a kind of guide. And I took that dark brown color and then I blended it out with my transition shade, which is a lighter brown color. Then I also went into that black to add that depth and dimension that I like. You guys know I don't play when it comes to my black shadows. And then I'm just kind of blending the shadows together and marrying them. And so to cut the crease, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the shade is Porcelain, and this is a Morphe 224 brush that I'm using, and I flattened it out really good, so like the cut crease will pretty much be effortless. And then taking that gold shimmer, I am packing that on the edge of the crease because we are going to cut the crease again to apply our other colors. And I'm taking those two colors from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm just creating like a gradient between the black and then the brown. This is always like the trickiest part of these kind of eyeshadow looks, is making sure like those two colors are blended nicely. And I used a really tiny blending brush from Morphe, and you know I'm gonna link everything that I use in the description box. I ain't gotta tell y'all that. And so yeah, so I'm just making sure it's looking blended because we really want that gradient to really come through.
Purchase your tracks today.
So onto the base, I really wanted to keep the foundation very light in coverage. So I took the Fenty Beauty Hydrating foundation in the shade 440 as well as the Hydrating primer. And these two are honestly like a power couple. Like no other foundation and primer combo is competing with them, period. So I'm just applying the foundation with my Bedellium Tools blending brush. And this is a really good blending brush. It gives you such a flawless finish, and I just absolutely love it.
Purchase your tracks.
And taking my NARS concealer in the shade Walnut. Y'all, I remember when this used to be my favorite concealer. I mean, it's still in my top 3, but I wouldn't really say it's my favorite now. But it's still a really good concealer. But anyway, I'm blending it out with my e.l.f. sponge. If y'all don't have e.l.f. sponges, I am highly disappointed because they are really inexpensive and really good. And then I'm contouring with my Colourpop foundation stick. And I usually like to take an angled brush to contour my nose first. And then I always blend out my contour with a brush. So in order to set all of that concealer, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder in the shade Banana, and it's like a really good mixture of yellow and white. Like it's a really cute little balance, so I really like this setting powder a lot. And so to highlight, I'm taking my Wet n Wild highlighter and crowning my Canopy and just grazing that on my face. And so going back into the eyes, I decided that the look, you know, I just wanted to add like a pop of color, so I just felt like this would be the right way to do it. And y'all, like putting putting eyeliner on your waterline, that is a sport, and a very difficult one at that. But anywho, so for the lashes, while we're waiting for the lashes to, you know, dry and all that good stuff, I'm just prepping my actual eyelashes with some mascara. And also for my lips, I'm taking my matte lip, and it's like a really dark brown, luscious, sexy. It dries down beautifully, and I really like it. And then I usually like to top it off with the Fenty Beauty red lipstick. because together, like, they give you this very sexy grown woman burgundy matte lip, and it's just so sensual, and I just love it. But this is the final look, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as well as checking the description box, because I put all the products I use, the brushes I use in there, as well as my socials. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, girl. You will not regret it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.